friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing my Plan With Me video for the week of January 15th through the 21st. And this week I am decided that I'm going to do a spread using this Reset Girl Simple Stories kit. And I purchased this recently at Tuesday morning. So I'll kind of show you a little bit of the kit. So I found these little paper clip pick things, and I really like that one. So I think this one that says Planner's Got a Plan, that one's gonna be that. I picked out a couple of washies that match the kit. I got a couple of die cuts here, and then I found these little cute journal cards. So they have kind of all like, kind of look like library card, just kind of basic journal cards, which I really like. So I'm going to try to incorporate those. And then the kit has a bunch of different die cuts. A bunch of journaling cards, and this really cool sticker sheet here. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in, get started, and see what I come up with.
The first thing that I wanted to start with was cutting out the journal cards that were in the kit. So I just selected a few of the ones that I really liked that I wanted to try to incorporate. Wasn't able to incorporate all of them in the layout, but I just cut out the ones that really wanted to use in the spread if I could find a way to use them. So I'm just cutting out, I did went ahead and cut that little part out with the books because I definitely wanted to try to incorporate that somehow. And then I decided that I didn't want to waste that little scrap of paper. So I cut a little bit off so I could use it in a box. And it just says creativity at the top. And then I wanted to use this really cool paper with all of the different definitions on it. So when I cut it, I wanted to make sure that I had specific words in the boxes. So I just wanted to make sure when I cut it that I cut it so that I had the word create in there and the word plan. And I think the word boss also made it into the line as well. Okay, so I'm just going to trim that up. And then that's going to sit there. Now, I had that happy cut apart right there. It didn't come from the paper pack or anything. I don't even know where I got it. I've had it for a long time. But I felt like it matched so well with that girl sticker that I wanted to use that. So it's going to say happy girl. And then I'm going to add the word planner here in a minute after I cut this other side up so that it will match up. And just kind of give it something to sit on besides just the white of the planner. All right, so I decided that I wanted to write the word happy, but I didn't really have a whole lot of space to do it in. So I wanted to use the sticker letters that came with the sticker pack. So I just took this one little journal card and I'm going to just set that on the top of it, and then I'm going to trim it up so that it had a little bit of a border around it. And then I'm going to pop it off that, once I round the corners, I'm going to pop it off that happy. So you'll see here in a second what I'm saying. You can just see I'm going to go ahead and just put it right there on the top of that. So then it will say happy planner girl. All right, so I'm just going to take some of my micro dots here and just stick them on the bottom of each of the letters. And then that way I can stick that little planner word on the happy. And then I really wanted to use this pencil paper. I just think this is so cool. I just love this pencil paper. So I just decided that I was going to cut out a couple of pencils that I really liked, the little sayings on them. And then when I was looking at it, obviously it's a 12 by 12 paper pack, so it's bigger than the planner layout. So I decided that I'm just going to cut the bottom off and then just re-tape it or re-adhere it on with the pencils so that it looks like the pencils. And then I just stuck a sticker on top of, in sticker time, I'll stick a sticker on top of the seam so you can't really even see the seam once it's all put together. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and spend some time just getting that glued down and adhering it and cutting it and stuff. So I'll just let that play as I get that all done. Okay, now that I got the side panel done, I'm going to go ahead and work on the other boxes. For the design of the other boxes, I wanted to use this pink paper with these like kind of little dots on them. So I just cut out a couple of the boxes to put in different spaces. You can see that I have that other crate that I cut out there on the bottom. I don't think it actually ends up there. I think I move it to a different spot. I took a couple of the journal cards that I showed you at the beginning and I cut those up as well, just to give it some, just to take some of the white space away. And then I'm just going to go ahead and get the design laid out here with those pieces. And once I get all of that done, I'm going to get it all glued down and I will be back. So I wanted to cover up that black line there, so I wanted to go ahead and grab one of my washi tapes, and it is clear. You know, I can still see the black line. So I just took some white out here, and I'm just going to white that out so that it's not as noticeable. And then once I put down the washi tape, you can't even see it. So I'm going to do that on that side, and then I'm also going to do it on the other side to cover up that black space, that little black line as well. Just testing out. I had a couple washies. I wanted to see if I wanted to use them. I do end up putting another washi down during sticker time. All right, so I did want to go ahead and just put some things down that I had for the week. I have a meeting that I have to go to on Wednesday evening, and then I've got my game night on Tuesday. I have something on Saturday, and then I have my Bible study that I started on Sundays. So that's pretty much all I've got for this week. Obviously, I'll add stuff as I go along because, as I've said, oftentimes this is more of a memory planner for me. So I just kind of keep the big events in this planner and then use my other planner for like to-do lists and things like that. All right, as you can see, I'm trying to work on my journal card, and I really wanted to use that cute little kind of like magazine cover journal card there. And I went ahead and cut out some of this pink paper to use as the backdrop of the journal card. And I didn't like that the flowers were on that side, so I am going to cover that with this graph paper here. It was killed me to cut this paper because I really liked the other side, but I feel like I still have enough of it to work with if I want to use it again. But I really needed to have that graph paper so that I could actually journal on that side. And then I'm taking these little tabs from Mambi, or from the Mambi line, and I'm just going to go ahead and put them on the inside of both of those, in between each of the different papers. And I'm just lining it up here to make sure that it lines up with the holes, because I wanted to add 2 of them because it's a pretty big journal card. And then I'm going to go ahead and get that other piece trimmed out. And you'll see here when I trim it, I don't cut all the way across. I just cut to where I need to cut, and then I cut the other way as well, just to keep as much intact as possible. And then I'm not actually going to adhere that onto the back because I am going to be using pop dots to pop those little books off of the page. So anytime I do that, I generally don't like to glue the place that I'm going to actually write on. It just makes it harder to actually write the journal card if you've got puffy stickers on the front. So I'm just going to use my paper clips to adhere those 2 together. And that's really it. That's all I've got for you today. I really love how it turned out, and I think it's so happy and bright, and it just makes me happy looking at it. And I love the pencils on the side, and the journal card turned out cute, and I just love these paper clips. I went ahead and used 2 of them because I couldn't decide which one I liked best. So I went ahead and just put that on there like that, and that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week.